I've actually recorded this video so many times. Well, what I want to discuss. I've done it so many times, but I haven't had the courage to post it. Of course, I had to come back on a Wine Down Wednesday. We are drinking red wine. So 9 times out of 10 it's Cabernet or Merlot, because I kind of did away with the sweet wines. So let me just tell you guys what's been going on with me. This is kind of like a story time, because I realized that I haven't let you guys know everything that has been going on, because I haven't been on YouTube, but also because I didn't want to talk about all the things that I was going through while I was going through them. I wanted to wait until I overcame them and then discussed it, but then I realized somebody could be going through the same situation as me and we could possibly help each other out. So I'm gonna let you guys know what's been going on. So I started my YouTube channel in January when I first moved to Atlanta, and this has been a very bittersweet year for me. It's been like the best worst year of my life. So I moved here in January. I started my YouTube channel. I had no equipment to do my YouTube channel. I was literally recording off of a phone, off of my iPhone, which is not bad, by the way. Then I ended up getting a camera. So I started, investing a little bit more time on my channel. I was using, I was like editing my videos, and then I was still working. I moved here because I had gotten a promotion with my job. So everything was kind of good. In February, I didn't let you guys know, and one of my friends, he's like, you need to do a story time about your relationship, and I'm just like, it is so embarrassing. I really didn't want to, but I'm actually going to. But in February, found out my boyfriend was cheating on me. Valentine's Day weekend, I got a little bit out of character. So dealing with that breakup, it was really, really hard, especially like to move to a different city by yourself where you have no family there, for real, for real. And so I was dealing with that, but my retarded self ended up taking him back like an idiot. And so things were okay. They were on the up and up. And then in May, I left my job. I was dealing with a lot of racial issues. I was working for a bank that they really couldn't handle African Americans in power, or just me being a young educated black woman working as a banker. It was just a little difficult for them, and I was treated differently, and I didn't like that. So I ended up leaving, and around that same week, one of my friends ended up passing away, and then me and my ex ended up finally, letting things go and like just deciding to leave the relationship alone for what I thought. So the relationship ended. If you got some wine, go ahead, take a sip. The relationship ended, and then I met this guy. Y'all, he was great. I think I might have said this before on my YouTube channel, like I was open to dating again. So I was dating this guy. He was amazing. I'll say that again, he was great. But then June came, another one of my friends passed away, and I didn't take that very well. This is somebody that was really close to me, and it was just like so many young people were dying, and I was just like, dang, like, why so many people in this one year? And then June was a good month for me. July was my birthday. I turned 26, but it was like one of the worst months ever. I ended up moving, a quote-unquote old friend of mine. He moved here, and he was like, hey, do you want to move together? Because it was like my lease was ending, so I was like, sure, we could move together. That would save me some money as well. So we ended up moving together. I had a 2015 Nissan Altima, and I ended up getting in an accident with a semi-truck. They didn't fault anybody. And the worst thing of it all, it was 2 days before my birthday. Not only that, my insurance had just canceled. So I have been Tom and Jerry in it everywhere. I'm very not even prideful, but I knew what it was like to not have a car, and I've been there for people who didn't have a car. And so right now, to not have a car, like, that's when you find out who your real friends are. And sometimes I hate to ask people for rides, or because people do not want to take you anywhere, even if you offer gas money. It's like, people are really selfish. That's why I'm always, when my friends need rides, I'm just like, okay, I'll take you, because I know what it's like to not have a car, and I don't have a rich family to buy me a car. So, for me, I didn't have a car, and I wasn't working. So I was just like stuck like Chuck. Then I ended up finding a job. Was at a call center. I was making good money, but I wasn't mean enough for them. So, yeah, they wanted me to, be mean to the people that I would call, and I'm just like, I don't want to curse anybody out or do anything like that. So that job didn't last very long. And then the guy that I was talking to that was so great, You know, things just didn't work out. We really didn't know what we wanted. And to be honest, I had just jumped out of my relationship, so to talk to somebody else just that quick and not taking enough time out for me and to actually heal from that relationship wasn't smart. So, you know, things are just like, but you know, like when you feel like you get dumped, you know, you're sad. So that's how I was feeling with everything. So then August comes around, or was it early September? Might have been early September. I lost another one of my friends to a boating accident. So I'm just like, damn, like that's 3 people already this year, not even family, just friends, you know, people I've met in college. So I'm just like, this is ridiculous. And it was just hard to fathom like the loss of these young people. So fast forward a little bit, still jobless. That's September. October. Me and my roommate were not getting along. I love the area we're in. I was living in Vining, Smyrna area, and I'm trying to think what happened. It just wasn't working out, and I was willing to, you know, just to stay out for the rest of the remainder of our lease. And then Halloween weekend, my roommate moved out on me. No questions, like he just moved out on me and just left me with the lease by myself. And I don't live in a cheap apartment, so it was just like, not only was I not working, but all my savings, like, you know, like I'm losing everything. I don't have a car. I was literally Ubering everywhere. I still Uber everywhere because I don't want to ask people for rides, because when you do, it's like, or I guess. And it's just like, if you're really my friend, you know the situation that I'm going through, because I literally lost everything this year. My relationship, I've lost a ton of friends, I lost 2 jobs, I lost basically my house, I lost my car, like everything I need to get ahead in life, I was losing. It was like the slingshot effect. Every time I go, I pull, I'm hoping it's the slingshot effect, that I'm getting pulled back so that it can shoot me forward, because let me tell you, this is crazy. And I didn't want to come on here and just talk to you guys and fake the funk, because I was going through a lot, and this shit was not something easy to go through. So dealing with all that, I was just like, I didn't even have time to really focus on a relationship or to date anybody. It was just like, I really had to take time out for myself. And then like, so basically I'm still in my apartment, but I can probably get kicked out any day now. And I have to laugh at it so that I can get through it, because it's not funny, but sometimes you have to laugh through the pain and the hurt. Last week I lost another one of my friends. He was murdered, and I'm just like, that's 4 people now. I'm just like, so much is happening. So many young people are dying, leaving children behind. And it's just like, it's just giving me that push to really follow my dreams. So that's where I am now. You guys know I moved here. It was on a whim. It was a promotion with my job, but I have my degree in theater, and acting is what I really want to do. And I kept, you know, running from it. And over the past couple of months, I just found myself back there. Like, every time I try to go, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do that, but it's just like, you got to do what it is that you want to do and what you have a love for. And like, I think about my parents. Well, my mom, for starters, you know, she wants me to just have a job with security, and I get that, but at the same time, I'm a go-getter. My mom and I are very different. She doesn't understand that, and I will do anything I have to do to make it. And that's not anything, but almost like, you know, fight for what I really want, and that's what I'm trying to do now. So I'm now, I'm at a start over point in my life, so I am definitely working towards acting. I've actually done 3 shows as background in the past like 45 days, so I'm very excited about that. You know, I try to look at the good, the little things that you know, even though it's in the background, you know, it's a step in the door, it's a stepping stone. And I'm just trying to get to where I want to be. So any of you guys, if you're dealing with anything and you're like, damn, like, you know, because I really was seriously like ready for all this shit to be over. It was just like, I didn't care anymore. And I thank God for my friends who are really there for me, because they like just really motivated me to stick it out and realize that I do have talent, and I have to actually use my talent, because God will give you these gifts, and if you don't use them, you will lose them, or he will give them to somebody else who wants them, because there's so many people who want to dance or wish they can act or wish they can do the things that I can do. Then if I'm not going to use them, then why am I wasting the talent that God has blessed me with? So I said all that to say, I am like, I'm starting over in life, and it's never too late to start over. I'm 26. I look like I'm probably 17. I'll be 27 next year, and I'm getting that much closer to 30. I am single. I'm about to move somewhere where I don't know. I don't have a job. I'm trying to hustle because I have like a substitute teach. I do my extra work, and I'm probably about to start being a dance teacher. But I'm trying to make a way out of no way, and I just want to encourage all of you guys who's feeling like, you know, they're at their breaking point to just follow through and push through, because it's all for the greater good. And I know right now, like at first I was just like, I'm over this shit, like I'm just done. But now I'm realizing, like, you know, you got to show God that you really want something, and you have to show yourself. Like right now I'm at a point. There's literally so many ideas and plans that I have that I want to pursue, but sometimes I get discouraged and I don't want to follow through with them. But now it's just like, when I see people out here in Atlanta doing the things I want to do, it has motivated me to really push through and be all that I can be. And now I'm at a place where I'm not playing. Like, I have no attachments. I look at my friends that have kids who are married. It's just like, right now I have no man, no kids. It's just like, this is your time, 26 or not. You gotta go after what you want. And I see people like my favorite YouTubers, like Shameless Maya, or Shirley B. Eniac. She's actually my age, but Shameless Maya is a little older. But to see them actually pursuing what it is they wanted to do, even in your 30s, it's just giving me that hope and giving me that faith, like, you know, it can happen for me too. So follow your dreams, keep focused, keep hope alive. I am back, you guys. I apologize for not being here with you all, because it has been a lot. I've really been going through it, and I didn't want to not tell you guys what I was going through because I was afraid, or because I was embarrassed, because hey, shit happens and this is life. And who am I to be on here saying I want to share my story if I'm hiding it and I'm not telling my truth, even my ugly truth? So I love you guys. I'm back, and we're just gonna toast to that. If you're not already following me on YouTube, well, if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube page, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Also, make sure that you follow me on Instagram. It's knocking on 30, literally just knocking on 30. And I actually have a podcast that I'm doing. It's called Wind Down Wednesdays. And I did one episode. It was like a pilot episode. But at first I was doing like all this motivational stuff, but then I call myself a motivational realist. And I'm just like, you gotta talk about the real shit that people want to hear about. And so I'm deciding to do a little twist on it. I'm gonna have people come on as well, but make sure you check that out too. But I just thank you guys for watching. It's sad, but I'm literally almost at 100 subscribers, and I know that sounds like, compared to the people that have 100,000 subscribers, but if you have a friend who know a friend, make sure you have them subscribe to my page. I'll see you guys later. Bye.